Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's just think about a couple of coins really, all of the same type. It's going to be like the XRP, XLM type kind of vibes, and we're just going to focus on what that is doing at the moment. I don't know what you want to call them or what they're officially called, but you know what I mean. You put them all in the same bag, they're all doing the same thing, and they're all generally quite good charts really. They're both they're basically just moving off the back of XRP, which is still a pretty bullish chart that's consolidating, but it does have one drive on the daily of bearish divergence. That's okay because you can see that even with just that on its own, it did pull back from the top to the bottom 48%, which is absolutely fine considering where it's come from, which is like the mid 50s, which is call it around 50, and it rallied 500%. It's still up 430% from that low, which is amazing because this is the biggest position I've got in all of crypto. And I was saying it all the way back down here years ago, months, years, I've been saying it for a long time. If I had to liquidate everything I owned and I couldn't buy Bitcoin, I could choose only one altcoin, it was going to be XRP. And I was sniggered at. I was laughed at. But I'm loving it now. The only one laughing now is me, really. Right, so this should be allowed to just continue generally between now and the rest of the year. I don't believe that we're in a bear market. I don't believe that the top is in for Bitcoin or for crypto at all. As you all know, I've got a projection that I'm expecting to see fully materialized between now and around September. And so whatever crypto does over the next few days, even weeks, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. When you've been in crypto for years now. So I'll be coming up quite close to 10 years of actually just being generally in crypto, trading it, making money from it, just investing in it, whatever. It'll be my 10th year of doing that now. So once you've been in it for 10 years, I don't think there's that many people that can say that. Been in it for 10 years consistently, you're able to roll with the punches, Yeah, it's really, that's all I can say. You're able to handle it, let's face it. And so, whatever's happening from now and the end of this month into next month or wherever, it's not going to phase me. It's not going to bother me. It's all part of the risk to reward expectations of crypto. And some people always want to catch the absolute low. You didn't get the wick low. I didn't get the wick low. I didn't sell the wick high. You didn't sell the wick high. Yeah, of course. Nobody's going to do that. But have you, or are you up hundreds of percent, or are you down? That's the question. And you should hopefully at least be up. We talk about these big swings in crypto, don't we? We've got this big swing, kapow. And not just that, but just almost all the big swings of crypto we've more or less got. Getting in on Bitcoin this cycle. After the bear market is completed, around 21,000 was the Bitcoin bid, and just sailed it all the way up from there. So look, it's hundreds of percent. That's all we care about. So let's think about XRP on the weekly. Where are we? We're above all moving averages. Absolutely. What else are we doing? Well, we're just trending up with nothing scaring me on this at all. There is bearish diversion, just like you saw on the daily, but I don't think it's enough to cause any further collapse or breakdown. Monthly is hot, and you would expect it to be hot, but because it's a monthly, this should take us up to September, where we're looking to get out generally across the board. Now let's think about some of these other ones, these XLMs. And again, if you want to join the Patreon, we're doing a live stream tonight, so if you want to join that, there's links in the description below. We do 2 live streams a week, and one of them will be tonight. So again, monthly is hot. You can't take away from the fact that that is hot. There will be a blow off top on these sort of things, probably on the next big tear up move. So you might want to think about getting out, or at least limiting positions on the next big tear up move. But on the weekly, we're based around the 20 weekly, the 21 exponential on the weekly, getting rejection on the 10 exponential. You just want to see a breakout of 36 cents on XLM, and you should be good for gold, moving back up to where we came from and then some. Pretty good stuff, really. On the daily, it's going to look just like XRP. A little bit worse, considering below the 20 moving average. So we've got the golden cross retest. You should be looking for a V-shaped recovery. If for whatever reason we come back down to this level, which is 28 cents, maybe even 23 towards 24 cents, it would be a buy. It would be an opportunity to try. I don't see a problem with that. XDC, not that I'm highlighting this as anything particularly special, but it is a coin that runs in the same kind of way. Slightly better than XLM, not as good as XRP, basically doing the same thing. We should be bouncing around this area, this 9.6 cent zone, if that's got anything to go by. That's a decent support. The weekly is also quite good as well here, better than XLM at least anyway from its position, and much the same on the monthly. So overheated, not quite as hot actually as XLM. XLM did go for a significant tear up though, didn't it? And 4 hourly is more or less sitting at support, so the support being 9.7 here. And the last one we'll check, I know that there's others, you know, like H-bar and things, but just for the sake of time. So ALGO moved back down to the 28 cent zone. So that is the bid, that's the buy, that's the setup, that's the support. If you're going to go in on it, that would be the place to try it from. And the daily offering same opportunity, not just from a horizontal, but we're backed up now by the 200 exponential. So an opportunity lives here for a V-shaped recovery. If it does go lower than this, it's around 24 cents basically for the next opportunity, and we'll move it up a notch to the weekly, where you're basically just ever so slightly below the 20 and the 21. So that's not particularly great to see. You do want to see it closing above there to give it that 65% chance of continuing up in that direction. But the monthly is above those areas. So look, higher term timeframes within the monthly between now and the end of the cycle, we should be looking for higher. I am looking for this to make its way to 180, and we'll see where we go from there. So this does look good on the monthly. It looks okay on the daily and the 4 hour. It's just that weekly that needs a little higher to move. So long story short, these are the coins that are not broken bearish. They are not bearish. Other coins are bearish, and because the other coins are bearish, you don't really want to go in on them. If you've got a chart that is bullish, that points up, where it's not broken down, you buy into strength and you continue buying into strength. This has been the nature of all the altcoins recently, and it's unfortunate for many that the strongest coins are the ones that are the oldest charts, or at least the ones with the utility. They're not these meme coins. They're not these, something AI coins or whatever. Yeah, they are basically old coins. And do you know what I think it is that's happening here? I think if the big money is coming into anything, they have decided not to speculate like they used to. All right, speculation appears to be running a little thin, and what we're thinking about doing is buying into things that have use case with big teams that are being utilized, for whatever reason, and actually have, for want of a best word, up only charts. Speculation on the new big thing or whatever don't look like that. You can either buy them or you can sell them, but they don't really mean anything and they're not really doing anything. Litecoin, XRP, Ethereum to a smaller extent, Solana, all these sort of things, they're the ones that look good. And so we should think about the charts that look good. If you're trading, you trade charts. If you're investing based on fundamentals, fine. Try and speculate as much as you like. But, over this cycle, and especially over this year, and the end of last year, the money has gone into the old, strong dinosaur coins. And it looks like this is probably, at least for now, the way it's going to be. Which is good, because that's generally where I am. Right, I'll leave it with you there. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.